have to see. Well, that used to be much more powerful pre-patch.
Yeah.
Where it would be a really quick pocket from Villager of the PK Thunder. Then you turn it right back around, throw it at Ness. That would heal for like a lot pre-patch. That would heal for like 20%. But now it's less effective. We'll see here. Villager can tend to struggle versus Cloud. Cloud is one of those characters who doesn't really have trouble getting in on Villager. And Villager has really hard time establishing a wall versus Cloud because he's just so fast. Like his disjoint's so active. He can just really rush in.
Yeah, his wall, unfortunately, just can't beat Cloud's wall. And his wall is his wall of aerials. You know, the short hop nair, the forward air, whether it hits sour or sweet, the Lloyd Rocket wants nothing to do with that.
We'll have to see how this plays out. Town and City going to be game 1 coming up here. This is early doubles pools action at Smash and Splash 3.
Let's go ahead and hop right into it. Fresh out the gate, the blue team right now setting the tone. A lot of momentum, and I like it.
And I think we're going to see this a lot. This just center stage formation coming out from Mr. Mr. E.
One of them
is boxing one way.
Definitely. Look at the traps there by Mr. E, man. Keeping Ness like cornered there on the right side of the stage like a possum, man. Just not letting him out. They want him off stage as much as possible because that's where the abuse starts versus Ness.
You just want to box. Like, do not let him establish a footing. Because if Ness can start getting grabs, that's where he gets really, really scary.
And that's exactly what he's going for right there. A little off the mark, and then the aerial there from the green team is going to go ahead and close that one out. Okay, this is going to drop down. Nice job there, giving the left side of the stage there some covers with the Lloyd Rocket. Things were looking a little scary for him. A lot of people don't know, and this is actually a quote from Skilliger, like back in Nebraska. Marth gives Villager a lot of problems, you know, because he kind of gets the similar treatment to how Cloud treats him. So Marth can really screw him up.
He's got those nice floaty jumps that help him get an angle to go in. And of course, the disjoint is very strong as well. Good tech coming out here from Globo, though. Globo, staying alive.
Yeah, with the fantastic recovery there, coming in from the depths of hell. Just when you thought you had Villager killed, he comes back with those balloons, man, every time.
And here comes the projectile combo, putting on a little bit extra damage on Mr. R, but he does have his limit online. Mr. E's going to be looking for some kind of setup.
There's a back throw. Good job there. Takes the stock, and just like that, they're back in the money. Trying to keep this match close, because as you know, you play against top players, you get one stock, and then you lose like 3 more very, very quickly.
That happens a lot, where you'll get, like the first stock will be even % the whole way, but then the second stock, they just close the door. Don't even mess around. And there's Mr. E not messing around a little bit with that forward smash.
Yep, that Dragon Killer every time. Okay, there needs a little room to breathe when he lands. But I like the baits in here by I think his name is 3? I think his name is 3.
I think that's Nestec.
Okay.
He's using the 3 tag.
Oh, okay.
But Nestec's just trying to wall out himself with these neutral airs in the center stage. Mr. R having none of that, finds the back air.
Oh, off the mark with the pivot grab, and then the nice movement there by Ness, trying to cross him up on shield. Okay, gets him off stage. Can he keep him there? That air dodge, man, that Ness has is so good. Meanwhile, on the right side of the stage, Globo and those short hop nairs creating a lot of distance between him and Mr. R here.
And using the dare out of the just a nice short hop there. But he's not even gonna have a chance to fly back with the balloon flight. That spike is gonna kill him.
He's gonna do it. Good job. Does he get 2 in a row? Gets 2 in a row.
That's why Ness is scary. You can't sleep on him for a second.
There it is, and just like that, we brought this match a lot closer to what we've seen before. Okay. Trying to box Cloud up close and personal, something you probably don't want to do as Villager, but I do like the utilization in there to kind of trade back and forth and go tit for tat with Mr. R.
At these French fries, though, getting in such good damage, getting in great stage control here from Mr. R, allowing him to play his patient game.
Immaculate DI, but the limit is now online, and the spike, something we don't normally see from a lot of Marths in Smash 4, the utilization of dare there.
And just letting the forward smash rip out of that Cloud grab. Don't even care that you're going to hit your partner, because he ended up getting a sour spot on Cloud, but the sweet spot on Villager.
Amazing job there by both parties. You know, they both played that game very, very well. Of course, you know, the green team was the one that edged it out, but I can't count the blue team out just yet. That was actually amazing. Villager, like I said before, you can't kill him, you know, with ease, and then you got one guy that can kill you at a ridiculously low %. Or if he has rage, he can, you know, knock you out pretty early as well. So, fantastic job there. I'm excited to see what they're going to do for the next stage.
Yeah, we'll have to see. It's so hard to play against just like this patient style here from Mr. E and Mr. R. The thing is, they're just sitting in center stage and being reactive. You'll see Mr. R do like an empty double jump. Like he'll short hop and then double jump, waiting for for Villager to go into a fair or something, and then react properly with like a back air or a neutral air to set up whatever kind of damage and stage control he wants. It's so hard to play against a reactive game like this, especially when you're playing as these characters that are proactive, but then the green team knows the options to be reactive against it.
You're absolutely correct. And this is one of the few stages that Ness likes to be on that top platform, on the giving end. If he's on the receiving end, of course, there's a lot of pressure being applied to him, and he's kind of in a bad situation. But on the flip side, though, once that platform hits that blast zone, that forward throw knockback becomes very, very potent.
Yeah, you have to watch out. But we blinked, and Nestec was gone. He got juggled to the left, juggled to the right, juggled all the way across the screen, and then you just get up smashed for the stock.
Yeah. Very, very simplistic move there coming out by my man, Mr. R, to go ahead and close that one out. That was good. Okay, nice. Despite the stock loss, still comes back down swinging.
Good use of the taxi platform there from Mr. R to retreat safely and then find his way back in stage control once again.
Absolutely. Okay. Nice dash attack there. Not punished that time. Oh, off the mark with the PK fire. He was trying to set up greatness for himself. I'd like to see the blue team try to get the green team off stage a little bit more. That's kind of where they've been during the entirety of these sets, but I'd like to see the shoe on the other foot. Oh, okay, nice presence of mind there. The air dodge by Globo, because you run into that PK missile and you're going to take a lot of damage.
That would have been a painful way to go. He would have certainly been dead.
Yeah. There's not a tech strong enough in the world to save you.
Mr. E holding center stage very well, but that back air trade going very excellently. How did Nestec sneak out of that cross slash?
I don't know, but he's definitely counting his blessings, that's for sure.
He stared death in the face, Rob.
Oh, goes pretty low there for the back air, and then the nice offstage presence there by my man Globo. Whoa! What? If this is that comeback factor that we've seen in game number 1.
Globo, you went too low, man.
Went too hard in the paint.
How low can you go too low, all right? You need to chill. That might cost him this game. It would have been 3 stocks to 2. Or so 3 stocks to 4.
Definitely not really. Oh, nice down tilt there. Gets the forward throw, and then the offstage pressure with the PK Thunder. I really like what he was going for there. He understands that Mr. R and his Cloud are really, really good, but Cloud's weakness still stays the same. It's the fact that he can't snap right away. He was trying to catch him with that PK fire and really keep him on that left side of the stage, or then he's probably going to run off and hit him with like Nair or back air or something of the sort.
That, of course, also exhibits the presence of mind from Mr. E, who knew that situation was coming, came over to the left, saved his teammate by coming in and hitting Ness out of there.
Yes, sir. Back throw into finishing touch. Very, very smooth.
Mr. E using that dancing blade to the right to position himself in a way that he can get a back air.
Yeah, position.
A very powerful move.
Absolutely, and it matters off stage your positioning versus Villager, because Villager can stay out there for a very, very long time. Oh, tries to wait out the air dodge with the back air, and then the bad read on the up smash ends up getting him killed, but nonetheless, it matters not.
You got the stock, but that's not a trade you want to take. Losing the game, losing your last stock. Remember, when you're ahead in stock, you'll always take those trades every single time.
I didn't even realize Mr. E cut his hair.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Didn't he have like luxurious locks for a little bit?
You don't remember when he straightened them? He straightened it for a little while.
He did straighten his hair.
For like, I don't remember how long.
Okay.
Maybe at least a day. And he posted on Twitter, and everyone blew up. Like, oh my lord, Mr. E, you are a diva. he looked luxurious, though. You're right. Luxurious is the perfect word. And then I guess he just cut it out. Didn't want to keep it for too long. And, new style's working for him, so. And the style in game, of course, working as always.
Always style when Mr. E's on stream. One thing I have noticed, though, like as we move forward through Smash Bros. History, especially looking at doubles pools, the regional players, the more unknown players are starting to hold, themselves up a lot better versus, these top talents. I think most notably, like we can look back at that set or even the one before, they were down early and then they had like that comeback factor that ended up,